In this video, we're going to read the logs and history from the Realflo flow computer in the SCADAPack. So right now we have the readings updating. So if I go ahead and pull something like the temperature transmitter off, we'll see an error come in. So I'll do that right now. So now that you'll see sensor 1 bad temperature sensor come in. So that will come up in the logs in history when we pull it, so we just want to simulate something for reference. So we can stop hitting update readings. I'll plug it back in. And then I'll go ahead and read the logs in history. It's going to ask us what we want to read. You could just pick certain times. I'm just going to read everything. So all flow runs, hourly, daily, batch history, event log, and alarm log. Hit OK. So now it tells you how many events, logs, and history is pulled from the SCADAPack. So in here you could change. So right now we're on the current readings. You could go to hourly history and see it all here. You could see this start and end time. You could go to daily history. Remember when we set up the contract hour in the previous videos from 8 a.m. So here you could see the days roll over at 8 a.m. You see a bunch of simulated values. In a normal site that's flowing all the time, these would be a bit more constant, and you probably have a lot more history. We don't have any gas quality set up, or I didn't set up a gas quality, or at least it's stayed the same the entire time, so this won't have much. We didn't set up the batch history. We'll do that in a later video, but this is where the batch history would be. We have our events, so if you want to go by the time, you could see what the first events were all the way up to the latest events. You could also see alarms. Same thing again. You can see that bad temperature sensor that we pulled at 10:04. I believe the clock for the SCADAPack is not set up correctly, but this is the previous temperature sensor that we pulled, and then we saw that the alarm cleared. So you're able to see all the events and all the history land here. We'll go in more detail on how this all works in a later video, but for reference, that's read the logs and history button is how you pull it, and then toggling through all this is how you'd see it. Typically you'd want to pull this all back to your SCADA system so you have all these events stored there, but here's just a quick reference. When you connect to the SCADAPack using Realflo, just pulling all those events that are in history. Thanks for watching this video.